Greetings to graduating students, family, friends, and Illinois State University faculty and staff members. In keeping with the governor's stay-at-home directive, I am speaking to you today from our home at the university residence. I don't normally wear my formal regalia around the house, nor do I usually have a podium and a decorative backdrop in the living room. But of course, today is not just any day. Students, we live in unprecedented times. The coronavirus pandemic is by all measures a challenge of extraordinary proportions. But the good news today is that many of these challenges are being faced by extraordinary people, and those people are you. To all of our spring and summer 2020 graduates, I bid you a hearty and heartfelt congratulations. You did it. Today we celebrate your ambition, your intellect, your perseverance, and your engagement. Whether you came to Illinois State straight out of high school, transferred from another institution, pieced together your education while working and perhaps raising a family, or arrived on campus after serving your country, today you have reached a significant destination, and we are so very proud of each of you. And to the friends and families watching this ceremony, thank you for joining your students. Graduates, please remember to thank them and return their warm embrace, and in the spirit of social distancing, that may need to be a virtual embrace for the time being. Still, they all supported you and contributed to your growth and development, and they deserve to share in your success. Graduates, I know this ceremony is not what you had envisioned. You deserve to walk across a commencement stage on campus. You deserve to high-five the graduates standing next to you, to search a large audience for your loved ones, to make eye contact and offer an expansive wave that accompanies your huge smile. You deserve to hug a favorite classmate, staff member, or instructor, to shake my hand perhaps as well. If you'd like, and maybe lightly toss your graduation cap into the air in celebration of victory. These joys can and will still happen for you, so I invite you back to campus for a formal in-person ceremony in December of 2020. More information about our December commencement will be coming your way. As I considered today what to say, I thought about the big picture, and I concluded that of all the education you've received, of all the roadblocks that you've encountered, of all the adjustments, adaptations, and compromise that you've negotiated to navigate your lives, this COVID-19 pandemic has very likely been the most compelling. I wanted to hear about your experiences over the last 2 months, so I wrote you an email asking how you have coped and what you have learned about yourselves and your world. I received about 200 responses. All were heartfelt, a few were heartbreaking, but each message was filled with hope and optimism for the next chapter of your lives. Most of you spent more time with family and friends, either at home or via social media platforms. Many of you caught up on reading, television programs, or completed tasks that are normally so mundane that they are relegated to the back of priority lists. And of course, you kept up with your alternative learning activities with your professors. Some of you experienced apprehension and coped by following routines, increasing conversations with family and friends, and some of you relying on your faith. Many of you have lamented loss and altered or postponed internship, professional practice, student teaching assignment, or perhaps even an employment opportunity. You miss your collegiate friends, faculty, and staff, and the excitement and anticipation that comes with the culmination of your university experience. But absent from messages of disappointment were any expressions of self-pity. Conversely, you demonstrated that you have a limitless capacity for resilience, a characteristic that will serve you well throughout your lives. You told me that you have developed a keen appreciation for the simple things in life: a walk or a bike ride, time with family, hobbies, either new or renewed, and the cherished gift of health. Finally, in virtually every response, you expressed your pride in being an ISU Redbird. I also want to take a moment to read a few of the individual communications from your specific college. To keep it simple, I will use the students' first names and their majors. From the Mennonite College of Nursing, Kendall is a nursing major who gained a work ethic by growing up on a dairy farm in Southern Illinois. Full disclosure here, part of the reason I chose Kendall's response is that I also grew up on a dairy farm in Southern Illinois. So someday, Kendall, I hope we can get together and have a long conversation about dairy farming and the beauty of Southern Illinois. Kendall writes, "It has not been easy ending my senior year early, but I'm very thankful for supportive friends and family. Nursing is a very close-knit major, which also makes for a great support system in our current situation." Nursing major Anna Maria says she has learned more about patience and flexibility. She writes, "Being a healthcare professional, I am craving to jump into the field and help my fellow nurses who are giving their all right now. It is okay not to have the answers to everything, to have plans change because that's what life tends to do sometimes. I learned to be flexible and find the positives and light in every day." John, a nursing PhD student, has been further inspired by this pandemic. John writes, "I've seen bravery and resolve in healthcare workers and a great many others. I will strive to help new nurses and the lay public to understand science and the importance of making decisions guided by science." These are but a few of the great many communications I received from students representing your college. I want to thank all of you who responded, and I want you to know that your words may find their way into future university publications and presentations. All of your responses will be turned over to our university archivist and will be made available to future generations of ISU students, faculty, and staff. I know that those who read them in 10, 20, or even 50 years will find them educational and touching. Finally, although you complete one stage of your university life today, remember that you will always be a part of Illinois State University. This is your university home, and we are your university family. We hope that when the time is right, you will return to campus regularly to visit faculty and staff, take in a game, make homecoming your weekend getaway, mentor students, and serve on advisory boards. Over time, the faces may age, the buildings will change, but you will always find the special reminders of your time on campus and in the community. Graduates, please accept my best wishes for you. Strive to be happy, work to be healthy, and always, always be Redbirds. We are very proud of you and are glad that you will be a part of Illinois State University forever. Congratulations, thank you, and go you Redbirds!
This year, the 200th anniversary of Florence Nightingale's birth has been declared the International Year of the Nurse and the Midwife by the World Health Organization, and I don't think the timing could be more perfect. This year most certainly presented some incredible challenges. We all have learned new ways of living our lives, teaching one another, and taking care of one another. And nurses, well, we are experts at being adaptable during unprecedented times. We step up to the front lines and care for our patients. We go to work when so many, for the well-being of all, need to stay home. And do you know what I've noticed during this time? I've seen an already tight-knit community come even closer together. I have seen your faculty and staff leaders work very hard and very quickly to put together quality educational experiences that provided you with what you needed to be able to complete this semester while doing all they could to keep you safe and healthy. And I have seen each one of you embrace this challenge. You understood what needed to be done and you did it. You understood that we are a family and that we're all in this together. By working together, we have made our family stronger. Strong families celebrate together. Though we may not be in the same room today, we are here to celebrate you. You as you accept your degree. You as you ready yourselves to ace the NCLEX. You as you pack up for a new job, a new city, a new state. You as you prepare to further your education. You as you continue to care for others and focus on the impact you will have in their lives. You have already achieved so much. There were many times, probably when you were pulling an all-nighter, fueled by your old friends Starbucks and Papa John's, when you ask yourselves, why am I doing this? And what kept you going? Well, it was your why you chose to become a nurse. It's your mother, your father, your grandmother, and your friends, whoever it is, whatever it is what drove you to this point. It is what kept you going when you were convinced you could go no longer. It is what propelled you to succeed on your exams, what got you out of bed at 4 a.m. to head to the hospital, what made you sit in your scrubs at your kitchen table and log onto Zoom to have an online clinical. And you will always need to remember your why, because there will be days, nights, weeks where you come home completely exhausted. You will see and touch a lot of people. You will see them at their best and at their worst. You may witness a child taking her first breath. You may watch a man take his last. There will be days when you will feel like you're an emotional roller coaster, but you will also go on a journey of self-discovery. You will learn so much about yourself, about others, about how to care for your patients in the ways they need to be taken care of. And through that exhaustion, you will also find that this profession, this calling, is the most rewarding in the world. You have the privilege of being a part of your patients' lives at their most vulnerable moments. Take hold of those moments, learn from them, and use them to improve the health of the community around you, because nursing really is about caring for our patients and about our patients. Congratulations, Mennonite College of Nursing class of 2020. You did it.
My fellow classmates, faculty, and family members, I'm sure we're all thinking the same thing. This isn't what we had planned. How did our days in white scrubs come to an end way too soon? Right now, we should be sitting beside our friends, our family that we've made over the last 4 years. However, we are going to come out of this whole unpredictable situation stronger than ever. Now, we are nurses. We get to help save lives on the front line. No more 5 a.m. Dunkin' runs in the carpool to clinical. No more hauling heavy textbooks to and from the library for hours of studying nights before an exam, or 4. And no more stress-relieving Wednesday nights together. We've come such a long way, and it has been an honor to grow and learn with all of you. We have been through so much together, and I am so sad to finally say our goodbyes. But know that we will always have each other and our memories we've made to look back on. I just want to say thank you. Thank you to all my fellow nursing friends for always being there for the long clinical days, tests that seemed impossible, and days that felt like they'd never end. Thank you to our non-nursing major friends who heard days' worth of complaints and understanding when we are just too busy to hang out on multiple occasions. Thank you to our family for the constant love, support, and encouragement through the hardest years of our lives. Thank you to all the professors, instructors, and faculty members at Mennonite. You have shown us what compassion and kindness looks like. You have helped shape us into the eager and intelligent young nurses we are. I wish nothing but the best for all of you here today. Congratulations, class of 2020.
Hello, class of 2020. My name is Sarah Aguilar, and I am the student trustee on the Board of Trustees, and I am honored to be speaking with you all today virtually. When I imagined what my graduation would look like, I never imagined that it would be during a world pandemic and virtually. I pictured myself in my gown with my decorated cap, looking out in the crowd and seeing my family. I know that everyone had their vision as to how their special day would go. Graduation is a significant moment where we are all able to celebrate our accomplishments with our loved ones. To many of us, this is the moment where you realize that all those late nights studying in Milner Library or at your desk paid off. This may be the moment where you are the first in your family to graduate, or the moment that those long shifts at your job to put yourself through college paid off, or simply rejoicing with your family and loved ones for all the support, encouragement, and love that they have given you in order for you to reach this point. Every single one of us has a reason to be proud and celebrate this huge accomplishment. No matter where you may be watching this virtual ceremony, know that nothing can take away this special moment, your degree, and your hard work and perseverance. You worked to overcome any adversity that you have faced throughout your time here at ISU, and even though this may not be how any of us would have imagined our graduation, you still did it. Still have celebration dinners with your loved ones, with social distance, of course. Take pictures in your cap and gown and celebrate all that you have done and the next chapter in your life that awaits. Congratulations, class of 2020. We did it!
Congratulations, graduates! As president of the Illinois State University Alumni Association Board of Directors, it is my honor to welcome you to a large yet exclusive organization, the Illinois State University Alumni Association. During your time at Illinois State, you have been taught, mentored, and nurtured by a talented and caring family of faculty and staff members. You have encountered many new experiences, made friendships, and built relationships that will last a lifetime. Though your time as a student at Illinois State comes to an end today, Illinois State will always be your home. Today, you join a new family as one of the almost 220,000 graduates who are proud to be called Illinois State University alumni. Your Alumni Association serves to help you stay connected to the people and places that made your years as a Redbird truly special. I encourage you to get involved and keep Illinois State a part of your life by finding opportunities to network with those who share your Redbird pride. I also hope you accept our invitation to return to campus at any time and join us for special celebrations like homecoming and the many other alumni events hosted locally and across the country. Finally, I hope you will share your Illinois State story with those you encounter every day. Congratulations!
Degree candidates, you have shown your determination to develop your talents and sharpen your skills to the fullest. Your responsibility now is to apply these capabilities to improve the world. This then is your charge. By the authority of the Board of Trustees, I confer upon each of you a degree with all the appendant rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereto. I offer my warm congratulations to each of you. Since the Middle Ages, the silks of the graduation tassel have represented the colors of the faculty and power of the university to confer degrees. Undergraduates will continue this wonderful tradition of silks as you move your tassel to the left, signifying the transition from student to graduate of this university. Undergraduate members of the class of 2020, please move your tassels from the right to the left. Again, I offer my sincere congratulations to each of you.